Hey everybody, welcome back to another Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. We are cruising now. We've got our horse, we've got some weapons, and we've got some information on where we got to go next. But currently I am hurt, and I have got to go sleep and get some health back. So that's our first priority right now, and then later we can go find Ginger. I heard a guy talking on the road back there, but like I said, I have low health, so I am going to go ahead and go heal because that's probably the smarter move. That and my energy, or my stamina rather, is super low because, as you can see on my health bar there, it kind of parallels with my health bar, and having I really hope that this is like a place that I can sleep at. If not, then maybe I can get a bed or something. Yeah, I'm really not gonna mess with you now. Oh, dressing up like a human means that I could be mistaken for an enemy. Yeah, that's definitely something that I want to avoid. Well, I'll keep the spurs on. I like the spurs. I'm gonna keep the helmet off. Put those on, even though they're stolen. I'm wearing that. Or the van bracers. Yeah, that's the last thing that I want. Definitely don't want to be mistaken as an enemy coming in here. Oh, lodging's even better. Perfect. All right. The design of this is just kind of let it to like one step another, or one step leads to another of, okay, I'm probably going to get hurt here, but there's going to be a place for me to sleep here unless I want to go all the way back to Rattay, which I still need to do, but I mean, I can live without it for now. Okay, so I want a place to sleep first off. How much is it?
There's room here. For how long?
I'm just going to pick for the night for now.
Sure. But let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Oh, and I don't have... Oh, I have 115. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Here you are.
I have money. That's right, I've been completing missions and stuff that's been giving me money, so that makes more sense. Okay, and then let's talk trade and let's see what I can get for money out of you. What do you have, Trader's Wealth? You have 150. Okay, so let's see what I can sell here. Oh, I can only sell food to him. Okay, but I can sell rotten food to him. So can I sell all 68 of these rotten hair meat to him? Nice, and I'll sell the rest of these. 104, and I'll sell the salami since I didn't eat it. What's my nourishment at? My nourishment's at 61, so I should probably eat. My speed is at 17, red 17. Oh man, that means I'm awful in speed. But okay, so and then let's see what he has for food. Okay, so what do I have? I have dried fruit, 2 of them, 7 of them. Okay, so I'm fine on food for now, actually. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the money and run. I suppose I should ask where I sleep. Where's my bed?
Where do I go to sleep? On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door.
Okay. Well, while I'm talking to you.
Are there any charcoal burners?
Mostly just woodcutters.
Okay.
Beggarly lot they are too. Always wanting to buy now and pay later. Having a pot to piss in until they make a sell.
No doubt they don't have an easy life. But
They're even worse.
are there any of them around here?
Once in a blue moon, 1 or 2 of them comes here from the north.
Okay, so yeah, that blue, or the blue circle, the B zone is obviously where they're at, so I'm sure if I just go search that, I'll find them. No, not where's my bed. I wanted to go all the way down to the end dialogue. There we go. But first things first, we have got to heal, man. This is... Enough is enough. We've got to get some sort of health back. I'm sure if I tripped on a ladybug, I'd die. Back to health, back up to 100%. But my nourishment's going to be pretty low, so I'm going to have to get some food in me immediately. But luckily, as we just saw, I have plenty of dried food, so I will be all in the good as soon as I wake up, 100% on everything. And then we will be off to find Ginger. Hopefully he'll be in the forest. If not, well then I'm sure I'll find some clues on where I need to go afterwards. But only time will tell. I do enjoy the way that we regain health. You can't just like well, actually, I don't know if there is a health potion yet because I haven't delved into the herbalism yet. But I do enjoy the fact that you have to sleep to regain health, just like in real life, you'd have to sleep to. Sleep's the best medicine, other than a cast or antibiotics if you need them. So this makes perfect sense that you have to sleep to regain health. But I'm assuming that there is some sort of like health potion. Or like a fortitude potion that makes you like take less damage or something later in the game. Obviously, if it's later in the game, we'll get there. But that's just my assumptions for now. I hope I'm right. But if not, I'll find places to sleep. And I especially like that I picked up the perk that allows me to. The worse the bed, the better night's sleep I get. So like if I have to sleep on the ground or something somewhere, then I can still get a full night's rest, which I find that highly enjoyable. Okay, so it's almost morning, which means the sun will be coming up soon, which is perfect. I'll catch these guys right as they wake up, so they won't be ready for combat, if anything. And actually, hold on.
Good man.
Yeah. I was going to stop by you earlier, but I was way too hurt. You look like you want to fight, so I'm going to equip my sword first. Not my mace, so I can't use that yet. Crap. You know what? I'll use the sword to fight you.
Friend, could I have a word with you?
You can have a word with me tomorrow. We'll call it tomorrow. I mean, I like the mace, but I feel like a mace against a sword, I feel like it needs to be an overpowering mace, like have a super strength of like 10 or something versus strength of 5 or 6 on the sword with plus agility. So I don't know. I feel like I just wouldn't do as much damage, especially since he's wearing armor. Now, if I was fighting him like he was unarmored, so just wearing like clothes and whatnot on regular old linens, then yeah, I'll use the mace because then I have more chance of like probably crushing a bone or something. I don't know if crushing a bone is a option in this game. I hope it is, which would be awesome. But that would just be my idea of the mechanics at least. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick with not getting into combat yet. Mace is best against full plate armor. Really? Okay, so the more armor they have, the better the plate would be. I mean, yeah, that would make sense because I guess if you have armor, you can't really slash them with the sword. So yeah, I suppose that does make sense. But I mean, even having no clothes on without armor, having no clothes on and getting hit by a mace would probably do a ton of damage as well, I would assume. Being that there's nothing to hinder the blow whatsoever other than your skin and your bones, so that would be my guess. But I still don't want to fight him just yet because I'm used to a sword rather than a mace. In any sword and shield game I've ever used, I've only ever used a sword and a bow. So actually, you know what? Why not? Let's stick with the mace. We'll stick with the mace and spear. We'll go away from swords. Screw the swords. We'll go a completely different direction here and make sure that this is a completely new Let's Play, because that's what Let's Plays are for, delving into something unknown, right? Some unknown game, unknown play styles. So why not? We'll do it. Is this game real time or a day shortened? So I haven't timed it out to where like if it's like 5 minutes is 1 hour in the game or anything like that. But it's not like 1 hour is 1 hour in game. It's definitely not real time. It is sped up. I'm not entirely sure what the ratio is though.
I'm looking for Ginger from...
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here.
95 minutes equals 1 day. Oh, okay. So an hour and a half, 96 minutes. Okay, close enough. An hour and a half equals 1 day. Good to know. And then I'm, obviously waiting speeds up time and whatnot. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of waiting and sleeping to pass days and whatnot when you need to heal or wait for people and whatnot. So, well, I threatened the other one. Let's see if the threaten works here.
If I do find him here and you've been lying to me, I'll have you hauled off in chains and turned over to the executioner.
I understand, lad.
Ah, didn't work. Doggone it.
He's not here, and that's that.
I'm
But
not
I-
stopped.
I told you.
Okay, he's not here.
I feel quite.
I need to, right, I need to eat. I'll talk to this guy again really quick and then I need to eat.
There's some.
Okay, who does he go to see?
You think we're the only charcoal burners in these woods?
Probably not. But this is a big forest, and I don't have time to look under every stone in it.
You
Exactly.
don't need to look under every stone.
Okay, so there's probably another camp then. Well, you know what, let's bribe him.
I enjoy a good...
I see.
Come to an agreement, can't we? Okay, so he wants 25. Hey, I appreciate the share on Twitter. I have yet to actually make a Twitter handle. I want to make a Twitter handle for when I make my YouTube account. But because I am I'm a student and I work part-time, really, honestly, the only reason that I'm able to do as much as I'm doing this week is because I'm on spring break. But because I'm a student, I don't have a lot of time to record and edit videos. So what I was planning on doing is make 15, 20 videos or so and then make it so that, yeah, I can do 23 will work. Make it so that I can have content when I have like finals and whatnot, and I'm not going to have time to edit videos. So hence why I'm actually doing this live stream and recording the live stream Let's Play as we go, because I figure why not knock out two birds with one stone. But I figured once I had enough content, enough videos on ready to go onto YouTube, that's when I was going to make a new Facebook for my channel and make a new Twitter for my handle and all that jazz. But with the way this is going with the spring break that I'm having here and the fact that I just got a new terabyte hard drive or external hard drive in the external hard drive, I might be able to actually up my timeline because I'm able to make more videos faster than before, when I was just using only my internal laptop's memory space. So because I decided to kick out the extra money for the software and the hardware, it's actually going to pay off a lot. And I kind of honestly want to binge play this for almost 24 hours, but I kind of can't. I can, but I can't, because it's not healthy and whatnot, as they would say. And of course it's not, because you're sitting here playing a game for 24 hours straight. But I mean, honestly, this game has got me hooked. It was a little slow to start, but you had to learn. It's a completely different game. You couldn't just hop in here thinking that it's it's just like Skyrim. I'm gonna do just fine. No, it's completely different than Skyrim. There's no magic. The skill trees are a little different, and it's a completely game all on its own. It could be compared to Skyrim, but it's not any way Skyrim. Well, hey man, I appreciate your support. I appreciate the game, and this is a quality product. I'm absolutely in love with this product. And the fact that it's an indie game, the fact that it is an indie game and it has such a great storyline and graphics and gameplay just absolutely blows me away. You guys deserve, the developers deserve, absolute, honestly, 100% credit for this. This is an absolute piece of artwork, completely. And I might be saying that just because it's giving you props since you're in the channel and the stream and whatnot. But no, I'm not just saying that because you're here and whatnot. I'm honestly, I sell this to my friends like, hey, get this game, it's awesome. Yeah, exactly. $80 indie game, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. Absolutely worth it. Try not to hit a tree. From what I hear is you can, if you run into a low-hanging branch, you'll fly off the back of your horse. So I really appreciate that they've added that mechanic in, but I want to avoid that. Sadly, it is not online. It is not a multiplayer. If they added multiplayer, oh my god, that would make it so much more amazing. But I mean, as a standalone single-player game, it is phenomenal. It doesn't need a multiplayer to earn awards and be a phenomenal game. That being said, a multiplayer on it would be a lot of work for the developers, but it would be amazing. I imagine it would be something like For Honor, where it'd be you hold Scallots and somebody else holds you know, rotate and you have to fight back and forth for it or something like that, or some alternative along that line. But you know, I would honestly enjoy the heck out of that. But like I said, single player alone is good enough to make this game amazing.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some.
I like how my face is still
Where did you
beat
hear
up
that?
from all the
Anyhow, let's
fighting
go on
that
back
I've
to
done. This is great.
Try asking somewhere else.
Look,
Let's try and
terrible
persuade
crime's
him.
been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
You don't look like
Ah.
someone from the garrison to me. Go and try that on someone else.
But I really am.
Of course you are, and I'm the Queen of Sheba. Clear off and stop
The
wasting
Queen
my
of
time.
Sheba. Can I bribe you?
Well then.
Good luck.
Well, okay, I should have asked him.
Started to get
Okay, before I starve to death, let me eat something. Okay, nourishment. It's going up. We'll eat some dried fruit too. And some dried mushrooms. 101, that's good. Good enough. Yeah, you know, it's single player focus. That's a perfectly awesome concept. You know, Skyrim was a single player focus. You know, stuff like that. It doesn't, just because it doesn't have multiplayer doesn't mean it's not going to be an amazing game. I mean, look at Destiny, right? Everybody thought it was an amazing game because it was a first-person shooter with multiplayer to it. But let's be real, it had high expectations and was built up way, way, way too high, and because of that, it kind of flat, sadly. And you know, so not necessarily having a multiplayer doesn't mean it's going to break the game. You know, it could still be a phenomenal piece of work without multiplayer. Okay, so I went to this guy, these guys there. They didn't know where he was. So another objective. No, I only got talk to Teresa and Pashek. Okay, so hold on. I'm not done talking to these guys yet. Whoop. So let's just talk to a regular old dude instead of the spokesperson, see if we can maybe bribe him or something.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for Ginger.
Stable boy from the stud farm.
Don't know any.
I see, but
They say it makes.
Okay, it doesn't work. So that's the spokesperson again. He probably is not going to help me. Hey man, have a good night. I appreciate the support.
Jesus Christ be praised.
where are you hiding, Ginger?
How did you?
Don't try that one on me.
If Sir
Oh,
Harris-
okay. Sweet. He's going to tell me what I need to know.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really?
If you
So
want
the
proof,
story on food going bad.
take your
So
word for it.
there's...
Good. Thanks for your...
Okay, cool. So find Ginger missing no house stable boy. They'll probably give me a new objective marker now. The food going bad. Okay, so it's like if you... Oh, that's not that far. If you don't have dried food, like dried mushrooms, dried fruit, dried meat, something like that. Where's my freaking horse at? Oh, there it is. Then they'll rot. They'll go bad. But if you have dried mushrooms, fruit, meat, whatnot like that, they're the little heart with the kind of lightning bolt symbol through it. That's its integrity. So as you can see, dried meat, dried fruit, or dried mushrooms, they're all at 100%. And I've had those in my inventory for a long time. But those sweet pancakes, I checked them probably, not even 20 minutes ago, real time. And they were at like 60 some odd. And now they're at 43. So now they're bad. And if I eat that, I'm going to get food poisoning. And it might give me a little bit of nourishment, but it's not like the cost outweighs the benefit. So if anything, you know, I could sell these, but there's no merchants around. So I'm actually just going to drop it since I'm not going to use them. And I've got the dried meat and whatnot. So we'll climb the hill here. Oh no, don't get the horse stuck. Don't get the horse stuck. Alright, so I assume I'm here at the camp. Let's see. Hey, there you are. Found him! In time, too. We've
Jesus,
got just over 10
you let
minutes,
me
or
know
just
he
under 10
does?
minutes left on the
What do you want
episode
from me?
here. So
want to ask you a
we
couple
solved the mystery just in time.
Why did you run off like that?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Okay, why did you
Why
run?
did you run off in...
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Okay. Yeah, who?
Those bandits of
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
killing me. I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where
Yeah,
are
so
they?
where are your friends that helped you?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burner.
They're not my mates. They
Uh-huh,
really killed me.
a
I
likely
recognized one of them,
story.
so I thought they'd come back, and
Recognize. Who was it? Talk!
don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
He's from Ushitz and has a limp. Okay.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
Okay, so I haven't solved the mystery. Crap. Well, at least I found Ginger.
Playing dice and boozing.
And...
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Why did you
Why
kill
did you
that
kill the
man?
bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
What fella?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz.
The same. Okay, the limp.
It's all I...
All right.
I've heard everything.
Wait!
What?
It's all over with them. You've,
Really? God bless...
what?
Right?
Afraid to go back...
Oh, come on.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not.
I suppose...
All right. Sweet. All right. Well, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of this video because we have been streaming for almost 3 hours. Actually, we've been streaming for over 3 hours. That means we've got a total of 6 episodes recorded so far. That is a lot for me to work with. I am not gonna stop on the game, though. I'm still entrenched in this story. I'm going to keep on going. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube later in the future, we will see you in the next episode.